So here's the thing. Is The Saint from 1997 a great film? No, not really. But for me, it's one of those films I absolutely loved when I first saw it, and I still love it to this day. It's messy, it's implausible, but it charmed me then, and it charms me now. The movie is based on Simon Templar, the Saint, a character from Leslie Charteris's novels and the old Roger Moore TV series. In the 1990s, studios were desperate for a spy franchise to compete with Bond and Mission Impossible, so Paramount cast Val Kilmer, fresh off Batman Forever, opposite Elizabeth Shue, who plays a scientist caught up in cold fusion conspiracies in Moscow. What I love is the style. Val Kilmer gets to play multiple disguises, a South African bohemian, a German assistant, and even a Spanish traveller. It's over the top, but it shows off his versatility, and honestly, I think it's one of his most underrated performances. Elizabeth Shue brings this innocence and brilliance to Dr. Russell, and their chemistry feels genuine and really ignites on screen. And of course, the film was shot on location in Moscow, which is something that is nigh impossible to do today. This adds authenticity that you wouldn't get anymore. And the soundtrack, well, it's absolutely phenomenal. From Orbital's Saint theme to the wonderful Sneaker Pimps' Six Underground to Duran Duran's Out of My Mind. Pure 90s style, yet just brilliant. Did you know Val Kilmer actually turned down being Batman again to star in this film? This role, though, was also offered to the likes of Mel Gibson, who turned it down after Braveheart, Hugh Grant, who didn't like the direction where the character was going, and most famously Ray Fiennes, who said there was enough films like this already being made. The character of Thomas More was inspired by an assistant Val Kilmer had working in the film Ghost in the Darkness, which was shot in South Africa. And all of the poetry he reads in the film was written by Kilmer himself. The voice on the radio at the end of the movie is actually that of Roger Moore, the original Saint. And apparently when Kilmer met with Roger Moore at the Cannes Film Festival, he apologized for the take on the character. In the movie, Simon uses the Nokia 9000, which at the time was groundbreaking. Originally, Dr. Russell was supposed to be killed off at the end of the film, but the test audiences did not favor this ending, so it was refilmed and changed at a near cost of $2 million. Now look, the story is all over the place. Cold fusion as a magical solution to global energy problems is completely implausible, and the film is almost divided into two parts. The first part, which I love, is the setup, but the second part is the sort of action thriller, which kind of goes nowhere. Critics at the time tore it apart. Honestly, I can see why, though it was a box office success. But here's why this film matters to me. Pure nostalgia. This is one of the first films that got me hooked on cinema. The disguises, the espionage, and the style of it all. It was intoxicating. No, it's not technically great, but it's still special to me. The Saint gets a 9.5 out of 10. Not for its craft, but because it's a film I can always go back to. And with the untimely demise of Val Kilmer, it's one of those films that you can always go back to and realize what an underrated performance this truly was. So what did you think of The Saint? Do you love it like me, or absolutely despise this? Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more deep dive reviews.